boys and girls. I hope you're all keeping well. The teachers really miss school. I'm sure you do too. Do you remember your nursery rhyme? Mary had a little lamb. This is Mary, and this is her pet lamb. Do you have any pets at home? I wonder if anybody has a pet lamb at home. Mary's a nice name. Mary. I wonder what sound Mary's name starts with. Yes, well done. Mary's name starts with I wonder, can we think of any other words that start with Mary's name? Maybe a small creature with a tail that sometimes likes to eat cheese. Mouse, well done. Or something that's up in the sky at night and shines quite brightly. Moon, well done. What about something you can drink? It's white and it's usually kept in the fridge. Milk, yes. Do we know any names that start with We know Mary. Do we know another one? There's a girl in my class and her name starts with And I know other boys and girls in the school whose name starts with And what about lamb? What sound does lamb start with? Lamb. It starts with Excellent. Other words start with too, like lollipop or lemon or leg. Do you know any names that start with Have a think. There's two boys in my class whose names start with It's actually the same name. Great work, everybody. So lambs are born during springtime. Mammy sheep has a lamb. We often can see them running around in the fields, or if we were living in the countryside or on a farm, we might see them there. And a lamb is covered in lovely fluffy wool. That's called its fleece. That's the word we use for it. Fleece. Can we try that word together? Fleece. Yes, well done. So let's try our nursery rhyme. Mary had a little lamb. Its fleece was white as snow. And everywhere that Mary went, the lamb was sure to go. It followed her to school one day, which was against the rules. It made the children laugh and play to see the lamb at school. The lamb loved being with Mary so much that it followed her all the way to school one day. Imagine if you were in school and a lamb was in your classroom. My goodness. We'll try it again, and this time we're going to play a game that the children in my class like to play with me. We're going to tap the beat. The beat is the slow and steady beat that we hear when we say lots of nursery rhymes. We can clap it, we can tap our legs, we can tap our shoulders to do it, or we can pat our heads to do it. I think we'll try tapping our legs for this one. So we'll take our time. Remember, it's a slow and steady beat. Mary had a little lamb. Its fleece was white as snow. And everywhere that Mary went, the lamb was sure to go. It followed her to school one day, which was against the rules. It made the children laugh and play to see a lamb at school. Well done, everyone. You could try it yourselves by clapping your hands or tapping your shoulders or patting your head. Another game though we like to play with my class as well is this one. We often clap the nursery rhyme, but we give a clap for each word. It's a bit trickier. You have to think about each word and what each word is. And some of the words are quite long, which makes us think we have to clap more than we should. So keep an eye out for the word little. That's just one word. Little. Let's try it together. Little. Keep an eye out for the word everywhere. It's a very long word too. It has 10 sounds in it. But we are going to only give it one clap. Everywhere. Good. Let's try that one again. Everywhere. Brilliant. The word followed is just one word. Let's try it together. Followed. Let's try it again. followed. And the word children, it's just one word, but it sounds a bit longer, so we'll just give it one clap. Children. Great. So let's try this. We'll go nice and slow and take our time. One clap for every word. Mary had a little lamb. Its fleece was white as snow. And everywhere that Mary went, the lamb was sure to go. It followed her to school one day, which was against the rules. It made the children laugh and play to see a lamb at school. Well done, everybody. That sounded great. We can keep practicing that, and we can practice that way with our other nursery rhymes too. Okay, now we're going to draw some pictures to sequence the nursery rhyme, Mary Had a Little Lamb. In school, I usually have a worksheet for everybody that's been divided into 4 boxes, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a part of the nursery rhyme is written into each box. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get a piece of paper. I've just picked white, and I'm going to divide it into 4 boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe somebody at home could write in the nursery rhyme for you as you're doing it, or maybe when it's finished. I will draw a picture to show the different parts of the nursery rhyme. So the first part is, Mary had a little lamb, its fleece was white as snow. So I'm going to draw a little lamb in the first box. Now, a lamb has 2 eyes, 2 ears, kind of a nose and a mouth, a nice little bit of fluffy wool up there. And it is only a lamb, so we're going to make it kind of small. How many legs does it have? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And what am I missing? 2 eyes, 2 ears, a tail. Yes, a lamb has a tail. Mary had a little lamb, its fleece was white as snow. Now our next box. And everywhere that Mary went, the lamb was sure to go. So I'm going to draw Mary. I must remember Mathman as I draw Mary. Think of all the different parts. Her eyes, ears, nose, and a happy face. And now I must draw her body. And her legs. And her feet. Mustn't forget to give her arms, hands, and some hair. I'm going to draw the lamb with Mary because it follows her everywhere. So 2 eyes again, 2 ears, little nose, woolly fleece, and 4 legs. And a fluffy tail. It followed her to school one day. Let's draw school. It's kind of a rectangular shape. There's the roof and the doors and handles to open the doors and some windows to see out. And I'm going to label it school. What does school start with? School. It ends with oh, the same sound like lamb. It followed her to school one day, which was against the rules. And now our last picture. It made the children laugh and play to see a lamb at school. I'm going to draw some children laughing. I think I'm just going to draw their heads. But I'm going to draw 3 children. 1, 2, 3. Sometimes when we're drawing people laughing, we make their eyes look like this to show that they're kind of closed while they're laughing. has some ears and some hair. This guy's hair is kind of spiky because he put gel in it. This girl has curly hair. I'm going to give her curly hair. There's long curly hair. And this guy has straight hair. Great. Now we could add in the rest of their bodies as well. Let's check. Mary had a little lamb, its fleece was white as snow. And everywhere that Mary went, the lamb was sure to go. It followed her to school one day, which was against the rules. It made the children laugh and play to see a lamb at school.